Hi everybody, the Politics here, and welcome to another video. Aren't we mugs? We've been taken for fools. A convicted migrant who was staying in the Epping Bell Hotel, who committed an assault, has been mistakenly released. And of course now, all the police have got to start looking for him. And they have no idea where he is, who is helping him. Somebody's got to be helping him. He's got to know some. He's got to have some connections somewhere. But it's absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? That this known migrant offender can be mistakenly released. What were they? What were the prison officials doing? Surely they've got to know that who he was, and he shouldn't have been released. They probably mixed him up with somebody else who was going to be released. Now the police have, well, the Metropolitan Police have taken over this, looking for him. Now they've got to spend days and all their time looking for him, hoping they get lucky and a member of the public spot him and they report him. But Britain is a laughing stock. Aren't we a laughing stock in Britain at the moment? David Lammy, he was interviewed. He says he's said to be livid. Well, I'm afraid to say that the reason why these migrants keep coming to Britain is the likes of you, David Lammy, and Starmer. You're making it easy for these migrants to come into the country. And of course, like I've said, it could be anywhere. I dare say, like I've said, the police will probably get lucky and find him. He probably won't be on the run for too long. He'll be spotted somewhere. But all the time he's out, it's still a danger to the women and girls, isn't he? It's still a danger to them. I mean, he was supposed to be handed over to immigration to be put into a deportation centre. That's where he should have been put. He was going to be put and waiting to be deported. But of course, now I suppose if he's caught, he'll go straight to prison. And the do-gooders, the human rights lawyers, the migrant charities, and these migrant campaigners who support the migrants, they'll be campaigning for him to be allowed to remain. Another one we can't remove. I mean, was he going to be one of the ones we put on a dinghy and sent to France? One in, one out. The French won't have him. They won't have him. They won't have him in France. So we in Britain stuck with him. Let's hope that when he is caught and he does have to face a judge, let's hope the judge recommends him for deportation. But I don't suppose that it will. It depends on what judge we have. He has. I mean, it'll probably be a soft touch judge who's sympathetic to these migrants coming into the country, evading, trying to get out of being deported. Probably a judge that says he'll take sympathy on him and say, you cannot be deported. You're free to stay, and you'll probably be granted leave to stay. We this Britain. We are in Britain. All we're getting is migrant criminals. That's all we are getting. Migrant criminals. Mind you, there are other countries who've got the same problem, but we seem to get them more than anybody else. And of course, like I've said, the do-gooders, the do-gooders will support prevent the migrants from being deported when they're supposed to. I mean, where were the the pro-migrant protesters who've been protesting? Where are they? They haven't said anything, have they? They've gone strangely quiet since his escape. Well, let out of prison by mistake. He didn't escape, he was just let out by mistake. They've gone very quiet. The refugees are welcome mob. They've gone a little bit quiet, haven't they? Thanks to them, they're the ones who are encouraging these migrants to come to the country. If the government should start and clamp down on these migrant charities, but I don't suppose it will because they are funded by the taxpayer. What this country needs is a government that would stop them giving them taxpayers money just to help these migrants trying to get into the country because they are the ones who tell these migrants what to say and what to do. But like I've said, it'll probably be just by sheer luck, really, that this migrant who committed that assault in Epping he'll probably be found, but by sheer luck. You can't hide forever. Although I don't, although I wouldn't put it past him, he'll probably disappear into the black market and get a job somewhere, working illegally in, in some restaurant or in a car wash, washing cars. Well, anyway, that's the end of this video. Mr. Politics here signing off. And remember, don't believe the lies.